How's it going, guys? Voice of Reason here yet again for another edition of my video game reviews. This week I will be reviewing the very much anticipated Nintendo Wii title Super Smash Bros. Brawl. As you guys all know, or all you should know, the Super Smash Bros. Brawl is the third installment in the Super Smash Bros. Series of crossover video fighting games. It is developed by Sora and published by, of course, Nintendo for the Wii console. Brawl was announced, I believe, back in E3 in 2005 at a press conference, and after many delays, some of you guys know what I'm talking about. The game was released in the United States on March 9th, 2008, and following after that date, other release dates across the world were released. So without further ado, let's go on into the gameplay. Now, as some of you guys already know, Smash Brothers, the series, one of the key features and the key highlights throughout the whole series is the gameplay. And I'm just going to give you a couple of things that I loved about this game in reference to the gameplay. But just let you know that there are many more reasons why the gameplay is so great in this game. For starters, let's talk about the controls. The game can be played using the Wii Remote on its side, the Wii Remote and the Nunchuck together, the Classic Controller, or the GameCube Controller, for a total of 4 possible controlling styles. Now this is just amazing to me because it doesn't confine you to one controller. We know that the Wii Remote is still new with us in regards to fighting games, so we don't really know that much about it. We don't have that much experience. Another key highlight of the gameplay of Brawl is the many modes that you can play in. You guys are used to Super Smash Bros. Series, and you just know how many modes of gameplay there are. One of the great modes that I was really surprised of was the new adventure mode, which is entitled the Subspace Emissary. Now, this mode features unique character storylines along with numerous side-scrolling levels and multiple bosses to fight, as well as CG cutscenes explaining the storyline. The Subspace Emissary features a new group of antagonists called the Subspace Army, who are led by the Ancient Minister. Some of these enemy characters appear in previous Nintendo video games, which I think was pretty refreshing. And unlike other game modes within Brawl, this Subspace Emissary has a team system for the characters, which means you can have a choice between 5 characters. You can choose, of those 5 characters, 3 characters. So you can choose your favorite Brawl character, whether it be Link or Kirby, and you can choose 2 other ones following that. Now, there is a plot to this Subspace Emissary, but I'm not going to give it away. You guys are going to have to play it on your own, but it's really well done. I was really surprised of how long this adventure mode is. I'll mention it again later on in the review, but this could actually be a game in itself. The plot was great. The gameplay was great, of course. Everything was well balanced. I was really surprised that Nintendo actually had the time to make a side story or adventure mode within the game, which alone can be one of the key highlights and a game of its own. So yeah. Furthermore, returning from Melee are trophies. Pretty much these trophies give histories of descriptions of their subjects. There's also a coin launcher that you guys are watching right now. It may not look fun, but it is really fun. You collect coins throughout when you do play. I think it's only in the venture mode when you collect coins. If not, you can collect coins in any of the other modes that Brawl has to offer. In addition to trophies, players can now collect stickers, video game artwork. Players can place stickers and trophies onto virtual backgrounds and record snapshots, which they can be sent to other players via Nintendo Wi-Fi. I don't know how many times my friends have sent me useless and senseless pictures or snapshot photos, other stickers, along with their pictures that they snapshot within the game during gameplay. Well, that about does it for the gameplay. As I mentioned earlier, the gameplay is Smash Bros. Brawl. I mean, that's what it its solely purposes is for the gameplay. And from what I've seen so far, it does it perfectly, in my opinion. Now let's talk about the graphics. In terms of the graphics, I think it is a step up from, obviously, from Melee, but it is a step up in the graphical power of the Nintendo Wii. We didn't think the Nintendo Wii would produce graphics that was seen in titles such as Super Mario Galaxy. A lot of people were taken aback of how well the graphics were, and Brawl is no different. In comparison to the two, Super Mario Galaxy and Brawl, I would have to say that Super Mario Galaxy does have a little bit smooth texture and a little bit more vibrant colors. But don't get me wrong, Brawl is a great looking title. I would give Brawl a decent score. It's pretty good. The graphics are good. They're not great, neither they are bad. But if you're comparing with Melee, they're awesome. But yeah, the graphics are pretty good in this game. Now let's talk about the online feature. Now, as you guys know, Nintendo is still fairly new to the online field, but for what we've seen thus far, they're pretty good right now. They got the right formula going. In Super Smash Bros. Brawl Online, obviously you can play with friends. You can have, I don't want to say a room, but you can make a room, and your friends can join, and you can have them. You can let them allowed to be in your room. Additionally, snapshots may be taken during game battles or in certain other modes. These snapshots can be sent to a friend, like I've talked about earlier before, and video replay footage can be captured in specific game modes, including Brawl and Target Smash modes, and yeah, it can be sent to friends in the same manner as the snapshots can. So for the online features, I think Nintendo is off to a good start. My first con is within the Brawl online gameplay. As some of you guys already know, but the online gameplay is lacking in terms of quality during gameplay. There were many instances in which I was fighting with a couple of my friends online, and for some reason the screen would just go not blank but freeze up, and we would be just sitting there for at least maybe 1 minute, and then a screen or a message would pop up and say that the server has been disconnected or something. Furthermore, there's lots of lagging when I play with like 3 or more people. One of the person's connection does interfere with the gameplay, and it just makes it really bad when we're fighting with each other, because it's so much lagging that it just affects the whole online game experience altogether. And one last con, yeah, there's only 2 cons that I found. I wouldn't even consider this a con, but it's just more of a pet peeve. But Smash Brothers Brawl, it doesn't offer anything new. I mean, it does offer the adventure mode, but in terms of the gameplay, like the actual physics of the gameplay, it seems that they only perfected it instead of making additional changes in it. So it can be seen as either a good way or a bad way. But like me, I do like change within a franchise. It's really nice to see a change in direction. But for Brawl, for this time only, I'll let it slide. But if there is another Brawl, which I'm pretty sure there will be, I do expect it to be a little bit different in terms of the physics of the gameplay and the game overall. So wrapping up this game review, this game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, is what every fan has been hoping for. Even with all the delays, it was well worth it in my opinion. This game offers incredible gameplay quality, as well as incredible replay quality. Don't rent it, buy it if you do have a Nintendo Wii. This game is a must-have for any Nintendo Wii user, and if you are considering buying a Nintendo Wii, this game can easily be one of the key components of you actually buying a Nintendo Wii. And like I mentioned before, the adventure mode, the Subspace Emissary, can be a game of its own. I wouldn't even mind buying this game for $60, which is the normal title of a PS3 Xbox 360. It's worth every penny. And why are you still sitting down listening to this review? Go out to your local retail store and buy it now. Thanks for listening to another edition of my video game review, guys. You guys take care.